Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. You see the title of the video. The Lakers lose to the Clippers. LeBron James is not playing. He is out. He's out with ankle soreness. And so when I saw this, it made me think, I just did a video a few days ago about Gilbert Arenas comparing LeBron James at age 39 to Michael Jordan at age 39, saying that LeBron James is receiving much more criticism than Michael Jordan at age 39. And we all know that is totally ridiculous. But when I saw this, it just really got me thinking to the patterns of LeBron James and how LeBron James, fanboys, go ahead and click off this one. If you're feeling emotional today, go ahead and click off, because what I can promise you is if you get in these comments with some ridiculousness today, you will see yourself on Friday in the fanboy file. So, take that how you want it. But yeah, it got me thinking about this whole thing that LeBron James just really has the mindset of an underachiever. He has the mindset of a shortcut taker. He has the mindset of he's trying to figure out the formula to be the GOAT. Again, instead of just putting in the hard work to be the GOAT. To me, LeBron James' whole career has been about how can he do the least possible and gain the most rewards possible. So first of all, going back to this comparison between him and Michael Jordan at age 39. So LeBron James has missed 5 games this season already. Michael Jordan played all 82 games in his last season with the Wizards, age 39 to 40. LeBron James is sitting out with an ankle injury. When Michael Jordan, according to accounts from his teammates who played with him, after every game, had to have this black tar-like substance drained from his knee, which I can only imagine was probably blood. And yet Michael Jordan still played all 82 games, and according to Tyronn Lue, played in all the practices. We all know LeBron James does not practice with the team. I don't even know if they really do like team scrimmages and stuff like that anymore. But at any rate, Michael Jordan played all the practices. And to me, these two very things, when you're just looking at the habits of these two players, one is that of someone who is great, and one is that of someone who couldn't be. How can you be great when you are constantly looking for ways to avoid playing? I mean, let's just be serious. Let's take everything out of it and just look at the patterns of these two players. One of them felt the need to play every single game, to play every single practice, injured or not. And one of them is constantly looking for ways to avoid playing. No team practices. Again, already missed 5 games this season. Again, if you could count the amount of times that LeBron, if you could get $1 for the amount of times that LeBron James does not run back up the court, some of you might have as much money as LeBron James. If you could get $1 for the game, I can't even remember who he was playing, but I think it was just last week, where, shout out to Angry Old Hoops, did a video showing that LeBron James spent so much time just whining to the refs. I mean, it's embarrassing. Fanboys, how could you ever call this guy your king? How could you ever do that? But anyway, it's just embarrassing. So if you just look at the habits of one guy versus the other, There is no comparison. Like I said, LeBron James has been searching for this magic formula to become the GOAT instead of just simply putting in the work. So on that note, I got a question for you, fanboys. It's a question for everybody, but specifically for you, fanboys. Would you rather be the guy who beat the team that had the best record? Or would you rather be the guy who led his team to the best record and capped it off with a championship? Now think about this. Fanboys, don't let this explode your brain, because this is a simple answer. It should be. Let me ask the question one more time. Fanboys, would you rather be the guy who beat the team with the best record, or would you rather be the guy who led his team to the best record and capped it off with a championship? There's really only one right answer to this. It is very simple. Now, let me tell you something, fanboys. If you did not choose the guy, and I know you didn't because we know who we're talking about in these scenarios. If you chose the guy who beat the team with the best record, you are a loser. Fanboy, because at its simplest form, one of them is a greater winner than the other. See, the guy who beat the team with the regular season record, that means his team did not have the best regular season record. So that means that in the regular season, this other team was already a greater winner than he was. Now, in the second scenario, where the guy led his team to the greatest regular season record and capped it off with a championship, see, that means he did more winning than the first guy. That means that this guy was both teams combined from this first scenario. See, Golden State had the best regular season record. LeBron won the championship. Michael Jordan did both. Yeah, I know, fanboys. I know it hurts to hear that. I really do, but that's why I'm here. I am here to hurt your feelings each and every day. So yeah, there's only one right answer in this scenario. And if you chose the other one, it is simply because you're trying to defend your king. It is simply because you have the mentality of a loser and an underachiever. So this whole Golden State thing, which people try to prop up Golden State to a level, and I'm specifically talking about this season where they won, where they got the best regular season, record. What was it? 73-9. So I'm specifically talking about this season. People try to prop that season up, and I have a suspicion that it is simply an attempt to prop up LeBron James. Because here's the deal. If you had such a great season to where you were able to do that and go 73-9, and then you don't win the championship, once you lose the championship, that officially destroys your entire season. See, people keep talking about the Golden State Warriors in that season like, oh, that's the best team ever. I've heard, especially you fanboys, love to say that. But I've heard LeBron James himself say that. It's just the best team ever, the best record, blah, 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 blah. LeBron James, once you beat them, that officially made them not the best team ever. Because they didn't win the championship. That means their regular season was for nothing. And winners think like that. Let me assure you that if Kobe Bryant was on a team that had the best regular season record and did not win a championship at the end, he would think that is a failed season. He would not be thinking about or hanging his hat on the fact that they had the best regular season record. Kobe Bryant would say, we failed. I guarantee you Michael Jordan, if they hadn't won that ring in 96, would say this season has been a complete failure. Maybe a bigger failure than if they didn't have the best regular season record. I guarantee you Larry Bird would feel the same way. Magic Johnson. Because for players who are truly competitors, who are competitors at the highest level, whose competitiveness stands out among the other competitors, again, everything is relative. There is only winning and losing. There is only the championship or not. Kobe Bryant said it, and I've actually played the clip of him saying it on a video on this channel. We do not hang division banners. We only hang championship banners. If you think that's unsportsmanlike, big deal. Our job is bringing championships to the city of Los Angeles. In other words, if we have the best regular season record and then don't win the championship, the regular season didn't count. And let me tell you something, fanboys. The only scenario which that would count is in Little League. If you're a coach in Little League and your players get the best regular season record and they don't cap it off with the championship, then you probably say to your kids, keyword kids, fanboys, oh, well, we'll get them next time, kids. But you had a great season. We had the best record. Don't get too down about it. We'll get them next season. That's what you say in Little League when you're just trying to teach the kids about the basics of the game and trying to teach them some sportsmanship and not break their confidence. But once you are a grown man in the NBA, if you set the best regular season record and don't cap it off with a championship, it is a failure. Period. Like I said, maybe an even bigger failure than had you not broke that record. But this is the days we live in. We live in the days where everybody wants to celebrate every single little thing that happens, that they do. Every single little thing is celebrated. So yeah, but anyway, back to LeBron James. His habits are that of an underachiever. Winners understand that every part of the process is important. Winners understand that every part of the process is important. And this is what LeBron James has never understood. Michael Jordan is the greatest because he understood that every part of the process is important. He understood that individual practice is important. He understood that team practice is important. He understood that every game in the regular season is important. Every game is a chance to win. And if there is a chance to compete and win, I'm going to be on the court. He also understood that the fans are why I'm here. If the fans are going to pay their hard-earned money, I'm going to be out there playing and giving my best. While on the flip side, LeBron James says, well, you guys got to go back to your miserable lives and I'll be sitting up here in my mansion. It's stuff like that. So LeBron James, again, I'm going to be really curious to see how history treats LeBron James. Because, again, I've said this before. I think the further LeBron James is removed from the NBA once he retires, history is not going to be kind to him. Once they really start breaking down his legacy, I believe LeBron James is going to be by far the most overrated player, maybe almost in the history of the game. Because like I said, LeBron James has not understood that every part of the process is important to becoming great. Like I said, LeBron James is looking for this magic formula for greatness instead of just understanding, hey, it's just going to take an incredible amount of work. LeBron James' whole career has been spent looking for loopholes, has been spent saying, okay, well, I'm going to take this game off so I can be rested for this game. That is not the mindset of a winner, people. And this whole generation has accepted this mediocrity and make excuses for it. They say stuff like, oh, these players are just smart. You know, it's smart to take off a less important game. What's a less important game? You're getting paid for this game. What's a less important game? If you're a winner and have a winner mindset and a competitor, and you view any chance to compete as a chance for you to show your dominance, what's a less important game? Someone explain that to me. But again, in this modern day and age, we've really done. There should be an award for how well people make excuses. But anyway, this video's went on much longer than I had intended. Like I said, I just saw the whole thing about LeBron sitting out with ankle soreness. And again, to me, all this stuff, all these patterns point to how LeBron James could never be the GOAT, should have never been in the GOAT conversation, because this guy seems like he spends more time figuring out ways to avoid playing than he does just getting out there and giving it all and let the chips fall where they may. Get out there and play. If that means a shorter career, cool. But get out there and truly give your 100%. Get out there and actually play most of the games in the season. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. How do you think age 39 LeBron compares to Michael Jordan? What do you think about the fact that LeBron James has already missed 5 games this season, is sitting out with ankle soreness, versus the fact that Michael Jordan played all 82 games while having to have what was probably blood drained from his knee while practicing in every practice? Again, when you just say this out loud, to me, one of them, you would say, this guy doesn't really seem like he's as invested in basketball as the other. Just from a logical standpoint. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly, truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.